like it's officially over. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm trying to get some chats there, but I don't think there's any left. And it's done. Okay. Hi, Mr. Leo. Are you like, you've been sleeping all day? Are you growing on me? Are you growing? You're okay. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah, you're my good boy. What's wrong? I love you. I love you. I miss Jenny. He's been sleeping all day. I don't know how long puppies, I don't know how long they grow for, but he's been really sleepy today. What's the matter? Are you so handsome? How are you, Miss Jenny? Came on a few minutes early. So I wanted to come on again and see how everybody is doing. Oh, I gotta put my banner up. Yes, you can do both, my dear. I have people who do that all the time. I have some people who will do both, and then I'll do tarot first, and then I'll do mediumship. Is usually what I do. It's easier. I'm just gonna update this for today. Sounds good, my dear. Yeah, I some people do that just because they catch me, and it's easier that way sometimes when you can't book a private one. Sometimes people don't have the time, so it makes it easier. Hi, Kalia. Tonight we are doing $20 mediumships, and we're doing $20 tarot card readings. Tonight, since I'm doing $20 tarot card readings, I'm going to do 13 cards instead of 10. So for the extra $5, I'm adding some more cards to it. So you're getting more as you pay for more. Normally I do 15, but I was told from Spirit to do 20 and 20 today. So I'm doing what I'm told. If you do share the live and it shows me that you share, then I will then I can pull you one card for free, but it has to come up as saying that you shared, and the only way you can do that is if you share somewhere. You have to share somewhere public. If you don't share publicly, like a public page, or if your Facebook is public, then it won't notify me, and I won't know. It can be really mean that way. And if paid readings come in, they get priority, of course. So if you do share, as long as you keep commenting and you let me know you're still here, then I will still pull you a free card. I won't do it unless I know you're here because it's not fair. Sounds good, my dear. I'll wait for you. I usually try to wait until you're ready. I'm just gonna wait for her. Sometimes I need to do both. Let me see. Where's my live? I'm just gonna pull her up. Let's see if you shared. Okay, let me give it a minute for it to pop up. Aw. Miss Jenny has a 2-year badge. That's pretty cool. When you come in, say hi. Make sure you share out. Ugh, now I'm cold. It was really hot, and then it gets really cold. Sometimes I feel like it's really hot outside. I know for sure it's really hot. Let's see if I can do something with my hair while we wait for her to come back. Let's see. It's just gonna be crazy curlies today. Here, let's see if we can do something with it. I don't know why. I'm gonna just go with the weather. I feel like the weather's been, my hair is very crazy lately. I just wanted it to not look so weird. Okay, I guess that's the best we're gonna do. So if you share the live and it tells me that you shared, because it tells me when you guys share on my phone, it does not tell me on the computer. So if I see that you shared, I'm going to pull you a free card from my Angel Whispers deck that I got from a friend. I love this because I like playing with it. It's really thing. And yeah, I'll pull you a free card from there. I was letting Miss Jenny finish. Hopefully I'm not missing it. Sometimes it's slow. Let's make sure I didn't skip her. Nope. When you come back, my dear, let me know. Looks like it's going to rain again. There she goes. The only way you get on the list, my dear, is if you donate. You have to donate to get on the list. So if you would like a tarot card reading, it is $20. If you want a mediumship, it is $20 tonight. Got you, my dear. Okay. I got you. It just came through. I always wait to make sure you guys come back. Because I would never start until I know you are here. Because that's how I roll. It's okay, my dear. I can do 10 cards for the 15. It normally is 15. I changed it for tonight. I don't know why, but Spirit just said do 20 and 20. Because sometimes even when I put $20 Spirit messages, some people will do that. So I leave it up to you. If you want the extra cards, then it's $5. If you just want the 10, it is up to you. No, you don't have to be sorry. It's my normal one. I'm sure as people come in, I'm sure some of my regulars that come in probably will do the same thing. So I just wanted to extra more cards tonight, especially since I didn't get the chance to go live yesterday. I was going to, even though it was the 4th, I was going to come live. I don't remember what I was going to do, but I was going to do something. And then my parents came over to see us and stuff. And then, as some of you know, my daughter's nail was a bit of a dramatic thing for her, as I said on my live earlier. And it just went away. And we didn't even go to fireworks. We stayed home. And stuff like that. I shared on my other live, my husband recorded nature's fireworks, which was really cool. So this is, let's see if I can find it really fast. This is the fireworks. I gotta turn the volume off because one of my daughters has some alarm set that goes off at 9:04 every night. So this is the fireworks we watched from our upstairs bathroom. So that was our fireworks that we watched for the 4th of July. And I woke up and went to the bathroom at 1 o'clock and it was still going. So this was at 9 o'clock at night. And I saw it still at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's crazy. It's turning to be that crazy weather out here. I am too, because she's normally not that child. So it's just like, Miss Jenny, do you want your cards on anything specific, or do you want it whatever spirit has to tell you? I think my internet has been a little slow today. So I'm hoping that it does that. Whatever spirit has to tell you. Okay, let's see what spirit has to tell you, my dear. Okay, I like that. Hearing stuff. Oh, see, I hear stuff, and then spirit gets mad at me and makes all the cards fly out. It's like, quiet, Dottie. You're not supposed to hear anything yet. Because once I hear something, I go with it, and then like the cards get so mad at me because they don't know which one to do next, and then I'm stuck here shuffling forever because they're like, you won't stop talking. Wixwade, if that's how you say it. If you would like a reading, it is $20 for tarot cards, or it's $20 to talk to a loved one in spirit. All ways to pay are floating across the screen, or depending on whatever device you are using, you can either click overview 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can click my face in the description box. I don't know. Facebook keeps changing, so I really don't know. I really don't know how you can see besides the main one is floating across the screen. I feel like every time I get used to Facebook's new update, they update it again. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, I never know. Okay, I really like this card for you. And what I'm really pulled to for you, Miss Jenny, is how this person's here. This person is present. This person is dealing with their emotions. But what I'm really pulled to is this boat that's out yonder. That boat that no matter where I hold the card, the boat looks so much further away. And I'm hearing that with you being grounded and present with what you need to do, this is what they want you to do. They want you to be this King of Cups. They want you to be in tune with your emotions. They want you to have this balance, because they're saying this balance, all it's going to do is it's going to balance out like your wisdom and who you are. I don't know why I was going to say humanity, but I don't know if that's the right word. Like, I just feel like, how do I explain it? Like, I feel like it balances out who you are and what you know of what you're supposed to do in this life, in this thing, and what you've been taught. And it's like more like a balance of like your emotions with your head, like how it has the head and the heart, like that whole balance with what you know and what you were taught. And I feel like you're balancing out these emotions and you're pushing things out that you know that either you can't handle right now or the things that are just not important. And spirit is testing you because there is more yellow. Yellow for me is all about wisdom and education. This is spirit coming in and saying that we know things have been up and down. Does it? Okay, sometimes like spirit comes in and says stuff, and because I don't always hear, I really don't always hear what I say because I let spirit come in and say what they want to say to you guys. And then I hear like a little bit of it and I'm like, I don't even know what I said. So I'm just like, and then it doesn't make sense to me because I don't always hear everything I said. So with this card, this is telling you that they're saying with this grounding is it's giving you a chance to look up. It's giving you a chance to use the passion that you're learning about yourself to have a new beginning, to have that creativity, to see, you know what, I know what I want and I need to go out and get this to be able to move forward. That just because there are some things that I'm not as comfortable with or things that don't feel like, is like, even though there is some things that may not feel like that is balancing out, this card can mean that we need to balance, some things. I like this card for you too, because I feel like this card definitely, and it's in the middle of the 5. So I know you like to work. I know you work long hours. As I drop it, this card in reverse means that you can be a workaholic. And I feel like this is why maybe you weren't feeling good and why you stayed home. I just think it's funny that this card came out. Hi, Miss Pam. Miss Pam, keep breathing. Stop holding your breath. I know it's a hard weekend coming up, but I still believe you'll be fine. Take a deep breath. I'm doing good. How are you? You need to breathe. You're letting your nerves win. I could feel you. I should have known you were in here before I even left. Make sure they just want you to find a balance. And they're saying that this is a time to really trust your heart. To really trust your heart and allow yourself to let me write this down. Okay. They want you to follow your heart. This is all about following what you truly believe in. And this is all of these cards for me are saying that there's new connections coming. So this is you balancing your present. This is you. Look at, you got 2 cards saying new connections. You have some new people coming into your life that we have to balance our work. We can't work. And we need to put ourselves in white bubbles. I think we talked about that once before. Putting yourself in a bubble and protecting yourself. The love that you give and that you give to everybody else and that you're trying to give that isn't being taken or isn't being, I'm going to say cherished because that's what I'm hearing. They're saying this is the time to give it back to yourself. They want you to wrap yourself in that love because this is all about, you have so much self-care and self-love, but I feel like I'm hearing after our talk, I'm hearing that, it kind of sunk in that the only way we're going to get where we want to be is if we don't push and we don't focus on it, because all of these cards are saying it's present, being grounded, keeping our chin up, taking some time off, not being workaholic. Know that we have something new that wants to come in our life that comes from our heart, and we're going to protect ourselves so we can do that. Yes, it isn't being reciprocated. That's a better word. That's a better word. No, it's not. Miss Linda and Miss Pam, if you share somewhere publicly and you keep talking to me, Miss Jenny got a tarot card reading and she got a mediumship. So when I am done with her, if I know you're still here and I see you shared it, I will pull you guys a card from my Angel Whispers deck. That goes for anybody. I'm not going to pull you a card if I don't know if you're still here. So I know some people, I know people have things to do. I'm just not going to pull you a card if you're not here. Because then it's not fair, then you don't get to see it. I got cards flying everywhere. There we go. Okay. Even though, like, with all of this that you're going through, Miss Jenny, I'm hearing that we want that, you know, have you been asking for, like, being like, I just needed to, like, asking for distraction, or do you use work as a distraction? Is that why you work such long hours? Because I like that the Six of Wands came up for you, because this is showing me that we want to be, like, not, I don't think this has to do with, like, family. I feel like this has to do with just you in general, being wanting to be seen and wanting to be heard and wanting people to see all the goods that we do and being able to just get that love in return is what I'm hearing. Like, we just want to be able from anybody, I don't want to say anybody, but just from somebody that to be seen the way that you see yourself, the way that you see other people, you want them to see you that way. And they're saying that we're on this track with it. It's just there's just some ties I feel like we have to cut. I always see this as, we have a lot of emotions running and a lot of emotions that may be guiding us. But we have to see the red signs. We have to see the red signs, the red flags. We have to see the red flags. I don't know why I said red signs. Unless you need to stop. I don't know why I said signs. But I know this card means transitioning, and I know you are transitioning. I'm just a complete weirdo, and for some reason I see this card as upside down as healing more than this way, and I think it has to do because of the picture. Because to me, I know we have to release our emotions, but to me, the water is carrying you, so your emotions are a little bit in charge. For me, I feel like this is making, like, it would, like, pull that emotions that are connected to you away. I'm really weird, but you could be in transition, but I feel like we can't let go the emotions. Yes, a lot of emotions are pulling you, but they're saying that your hope and your prayers are being heard, and they just want you to I keep hearing, keep your chin up. Keep your chin up, because they're saying that you are being heard. It's just a matter of when it's time, and when it's time is what I'm hearing. It all has to fall in line, and I feel like you just need to be a little bit more patient, and it's all going to happen because the universe is working with you. This card for me, or maybe for everybody, I don't know, but for the way I read it, I always see this as the universe. This is always the universe for me. And this is coming in and saying that, as we're holding on, we're trying to let go of things, as we're trying to understand it. They want you to remember that sometimes we don't always have the answers. We may not always know exactly which choice is the best choice. And they're saying that they just want you. They want you to look at all of your options before you let go, because they're saying that there are a lot of signs around you with this Nine of Pentacles. They're saying there are signs and there is good things happening, but I feel like it gives you also, I don't want to say it gives you mixed emotions. I feel like it gives you mixed signals. I feel like is what it's doing, because I feel like one way we feel this way, and then we feel peace, and then we feel like, it's time to let go, but then something else might pop up and be like, I don't know yet. And I feel like you're this in between, and I feel like it's in between for a reason. Like, I feel like there are still some other shifts with other people that they're waiting for. I'm going to go back to Six of Swords for 1 minute, because for me, I know I've said this before. I may have told you this. I know some of you guys have heard this. But for me, the ravens, these are always, to me, these are people. Because if you didn't know, for some reason, I haven't quite figured out why, but I love Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty is like my all-time favorite princess. and all the different movies that I've seen of Sleeping Beauty and all other movies, people always get turned into Raven. So for me, I always think ravens are, even when I see blackbirds in my home, like out and around in places, I'm always like, is that a person? I wonder if somebody got turned into a bird, because they always get turned into people. So for me, this is the cutting the cords and letting people go. You get so distracted. Yeah, I'm just like, that's why I'm like, I don't, I feel like we're ready. And then they're like, wait, we need to wait for this. We need to wait for this. And sometimes it does that, it just makes us, sometimes we see, then sometimes we do see the signs and we see the clarity, and then we're ready to hop on the bandwagon, and Spirit's like, oh crap, I'm not ready yet. So that's why sometimes, and then they throw you something else to slow you down so they can play catch up, because we can go from 0 to 100 like that once we understand and allow ourselves to. Who did you want to talk to, my dear? Let me see if before I flip-flop into mediumship. Let me get out of my husband. I'm getting the hiccups. I'm trying to push those away. Let me see if it says it. It's only going to let me go so high. So if you share the live, comment again, and I will see it really fast. And if I see the shared button that you shared, I will give you an Angel Whisperer card. I'm going to give one to Jenny, too. Good. Miss Jenny, it says, I'm laughing because it was like the first thing I said to you in your reading. So if I ever repeat myself, I'm going to, this is something that they want you to do. It says, go outside among nature to ground yourself. To ground yourself. I don't even know if I shuffled. Did I shuffle your cards? I think it was your first reading. To ground yourself and center your soul. And I gotta find the camera. Go outside among nature to ground yourself and center your soul. I always think it's funny when that happens. It cracks me up. I see you, Miss Pam. What's his first name, my dear? Tell me what his first name is. Miss Pam, be open to receiving. You do deserve to receive. Breathe. This is telling you to breathe. To breathe. Be open to receiving. Receive the love from Spirit. Receive that calmness, the grounding, that I am okay. I always like when things, I like it when it works that way. It makes me happy. His name is Jim. Okay. There it is. Okay. I was reading one of your comments and then I lost it. Okay. Miss Jenny, do you know what he was doing at all before he passed? Was he on vacation or something? Leo, it's that motorcycle that's been parked outside. Leo's gonna bark probably for like a minute. I apologize. For unknown reason. For some reason, I feel like there was water in his lungs. If he didn't drown, I wonder if he like dry drowned because I could feel like my lungs feel very heavy, and I feel like I'm trying to get up for water. Let's see what dry drowning. I could feel it. Let's see, is dry drowning. I don't know how to spell. I don't even know how to look that up. I don't know if you know. But I feel like this heavy I feel a lot of heaviness in his chest. And I feel like him trying to breathe. And then we lost connection. Yeah, with someone else. Okay. This is just what I'm feeling. And then if you ever hear anything, you can message me and we can see if it connects. Because I just feel like I don't know. I don't know if he was. I feel like I was on vacation, having fun, swimming. I just feel like he drowned. And if you said unknown breathing, so I'm wondering if not saying that he couldn't swim, because I really, as far as I know, I'm not a doctor. Like anybody can dry drown. I just feel like it's something that just happens. But I feel like some type of water or something were in his lungs. So they just feel heavy, and then my chest feels really heavy, and I feel like he was fighting something. Unless there's all I know is that he fought. That's the best thing I can say, Miss Jenny. Like, I feel like I'm fighting to breathe. I feel like I'm fighting something. Okay, that's what you wrote on his obituary. Okay, yeah, because I feel like he fought. I just feel like something with his lungs, and he couldn't breathe. Unless he had pneumonia, or unless he had something else that just wasn't posted, like with his lungs that filled up. But that's what I'm hearing with that, and that's what I feel. Did he have big feet, Miss Jenny? I'm seeing a really big foot on my wall, and that's all I'm seeing. Either he had big feet, or or else he's saying that you left a big impression on him, or he left one on you. Okay. Sometimes they're funny. Sometimes it's like, oh my goodness, what are you trying? Sometimes I have to remember that certain things are, just go with people. It could be both though. Okay, because all of a sudden I just see this huge. I see a really big foot on it, and I didn't know which way to go. He pulled at my heartstrings. Okay. Okay, he's showing me really big feet, and then I'm hearing zap zap zap. So what I'm hearing when I hear that, what he's saying is he's telling me that okay, so he's saying that he felt so much in this relationship. Yes, I do, Miss Kathy. He's saying he felt so much in this relationship, but then I'm hearing there was just some other things that you guys, where there are certain things that you guys butted heads that may have been like really important to him, or that you guys just didn't see to eye, because he's showing me there was just some things that didn't add up, that didn't pile together for your guys' relationship in this life to continue. And he just said that you didn't get the closure because he, not to upset you, but I'm hearing that he wasn't completely done yet with you. He wasn't loyal. Okay. Then my like I feel like I still feel like, I feel like there was some things he was going through because he was showing me him with in another relationship. But I'm hearing like zap zap. I don't know how to explain what I hear and see. But I'm seeing these connections to you that he still was pulled towards. Okay, well, see, that makes sense because I was hearing there were things you guys bumped heads on. Maybe that's why my chest and what he was fighting. Maybe he had an overdose, but I still felt like something in my lungs was I just feel something in my lungs for some reason with him. Miss Kathy, you are gonna be after Miss Jenny, okay? I don't know if she's back yet. Miss Kathy, you're after Miss Jenny. Um, she got tarot and mediumship, so I'm doing her mediumship, and then it's your turn. It could have been. That could be why I feel so much in my chest. Depending on what, I don't know anything about drugs. I've never. Aspirin is probably for my headaches is the worst I've ever done. So I don't do it. I don't know much about that, but I just knew what I felt. But that makes sense too. Like with I don't know why he was saying zap zap. Like I don't know if he bounced, but that would make sense if he was a player. But I do feel like you were different though than the other people that he's been with. Like he was able. Like I feel like you. He's like she triggered me in so many ways. And I feel like you made him think a lot, Miss Jenny. Like you made him see things, and you made him like he knew to be with you he had to grow up. He had to grow up and he had to he's shown me that he had to let go of some things. But I feel like, as you moved up, he wasn't quite there yet. So for him it was better just to leave. But I don't feel like he was 100% done. And he's showing me that he still had cords connected to you because he was planning on trying to come back. But he said he just effed that up, even though he said the whole word. I never know who's watching my lives, so I try not to cuss. But I heard, but he effed that up. I don't know. He keeps like covering his face, and I feel like he's kind of embarrassed about everything. Do you know if he had kids, Miss Jenny? I think he had more love for you after you guys broke up. I feel like he learned what real love felt like. Um, I feel like he learned what trust and what commitment really was. Because he keeps showing me. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Why I asked if he had any children. I just feel like there was something else that he left behind, and that he needed to rise up for. He had a son. Okay. He had a kid after your relationship. Okay. Because he made me feel like all of a sudden I saw something being left behind, and him saying that he wanted to rise up. I just feel like do you know if he did drugs for like most of his life? Because I feel like he makes me feel like he's done this most of his life. And he said that even though he's reviewed his life and he's gone through all this, he's showing me that he still can't believe. I don't think he really ever understood what peer pressure was. Like he knew what it was, but I don't think he really realized the peer pressure that his friends and that I feel like when he was a teenager, like that peer pressure of to trying things and to doing it to be cool. I don't think he's showing me that he didn't realize how bad it would mess him up or what it would cause him to get to. And he's saying that's the biggest lesson that he has learned, is that how one stupid thing can really change your whole world. He makes me feel he hates that he didn't get to be a better father. He knows there's going to be a hole in his kid's heart now, and he doesn't get to explain, and he doesn't get to make hearing. I don't get to make him proud, but he says he knows that his son will be better because he won't have him as. He's not saying this in a mean way about himself, but he's saying that he won't have him as an influence because of what he did. But I do hear that that if you ever do see him, just let him know that his dad is with him. I don't know if you said after you. I don't know how old he is. But if he plays anything sports-wise, I don't know why I keep seeing a flag. I don't know if he plays flag football or if he plays golf, and I don't know what else has to do with a flag, what other male sports has to do with a flag. But if he does anything like that, know that his dad is always watching him. I keep seeing flags, and I'm hearing it has to do with something with sports, and it might be something that I don't know. But that's what I'm hearing. And I'm not hearing it. That's what he's showing me. I don't know what sport that is that he would be doing. No, well, that's good. That's always good when they do that. He said at some point she'll turn around. He's saying don't worry about her. Let her. He's saying that she needs to learn that this is a huge lesson for her. And and it's making me laugh because he keeps showing me it as that TikTok trend that went on when like they would play the song "Turn Around" and then they would sing the song, but every time they would say "Turn Around," the person would turn around. And he's saying that that's just something like she needs to turn around. She needs to see her surroundings. She needs to really see everything that's going on so she can turn her life around and get on a better track. It's making me laugh because I keep hearing it and I keep seeing like those TikTok trends. The only sports that I know with flags would be flag football, golf, and maybe I don't know if he likes race cars. I know they have flags too, but I don't know that those are the only three things that I know that has to do with flags. I don't know how old his son is, but that's all I see, and I keep hearing that it's sports. Okay. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm like, okay. He wants you to know that he has visited you. He said he's been there. He has come and he's watched over. He said that he will always come and watch you. That he will always visit. He keeps has Miss Jenny, I know this might sound weird, but has it ever started raining or the weather has changed depending on if you've been happy or sad? Like even if you're sad, all of a sudden does the sun come out or something? I don't know. I feel like he's tried to give you some signs. He's saying with the last few days just to let you know that somebody has your back. And he keeps showing me like the magical beanstalk, and he wants you to know that there are things that are going to be coming to you for you to climb up and for you to be able to go up and up and up. He's saying because that's where you deserve to go, is to continue to go up. Perfect. Yeah, he was showing me that. I love it. I love when they make sense. Because he's showing me that he wants you to know that you're not alone. And did the sun come out when you cried? Hi, Miss Tammy. Miss Tammy, you are going to be after Miss Kathy, okay? I'm finishing up Miss Jenny, then it's Miss Kathy, and then it's you. I love it. Hi, Leo. You scared me, but hi. Leo scared me. He said he hasn't very much, but he said that he can visit if she wants him to. He said that he'll send her butterflies. He said for her she needs really colorful stuff. I don't know if she has any scene issues or eye problems, but oh, they're together in heaven. That's right. Your mom's passed. No wonder why I'm getting confused and I'm not feeling a mother on this earth for you. I was really confused. I was really lost for a minute. I'm like, I don't feel him visiting a mom at all. I should know that. I forgot. No wonder why I knew that. Okay, so that's why I heard two times. I feel like he's seen her two times when he has come and visit you, that she's been with you. I feel like he's still going through some things right now, and because he just said we'll catch up. I was trying to connect to your mom on this plane, and I was like, I'm like, why am I seeing so many different colors? But it makes sense because she's in spirit and they're more colorful. I was wondering why I wasn't feeling anything. They cracked me up. Did you have any other questions for him, Miss Jenny, Miss Kathy? You are next, my love. Who'd you want to talk to? I was like, I'm so confused. But I should have known that. I don't know where my brain went. My brain does whatever it wants sometimes. Miss Kathy, please. Perfect. He wants what he wants you to know is he wants you to know that he's telling me the smartest thing for you to do is that you did leave. He wants you to know that you guys breaking up was probably the best thing you could have done. And because he said it would have been a lot worse for you if you guys were together and this happened. He's saying that you guys weren't meant to be together with his passing. Um, he said whenever it's time, he tells me maybe you guys can talk about doing something together in the next life. He's going to be up there for. He's saying he's going to be up there for a long time. So he said if you ever want to chat again, you can. I feel like I just feel like he's still working some things out. Mostly I hear that he's sorry. You are very welcome, my love. Okay, let me call Miss Kathy in for Miss. Let me call Kathy in for Miss Kathy. Colorful. The colorful's coming back. Maybe this was for Miss Kathy. Miss Kathy, has things not seem as bright lately? Miss Kathy, have you been in a dark place? Because I'm seeing the whole scene right now of trolls with when Poppy goes through and she sings hello. Well, I don't think that's when she sings it, but I'm seeing all this stuff where she's trying to stay positive and all this stuff is happening to her, and then she ends up in that spider's web. And as I'm seeing that, I don't remember what song she sings during that, but I'm hearing the song "Hello Darkness, My Old Friend." I know that's not what she sings during that scene, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing her tripping and falling down, trying to stay positive, but it keeps adding up. But I'm hearing the song "Hello Darkness, My Old Friend." I don't know if that makes sense, because I know that's not how the movie goes, but that's what she's showing me. And I feel like we're trying so hard to stay positive and see things at the end of the light, but I feel like there are some things we just miss. There are some things we want. Is there things that you haven't touched? I don't know. I feel like some of your senses are going crazy. Does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like I need to touch something or talk to somebody, and I know I can't do it. Something with your hands. What's going on with your hands, Miss Kathy? Has Kathy's mom passed yet, too? I don't know if you heard about that. If she hasn't, I feel like I know it's really mean, but I feel like she's really close. Just feeling lost. Okay. That makes sense with the troll things. Like, I feel like you're trying really hard to stay on top and you just don't know what direction to go in anymore. I don't know if you've been worried about her mom, but she makes me feel like mom's almost ready. What, Miss Kathy, what are you missing? Because I feel like I'm missing something. Okay. I that's what I figured, and I feel like, I feel like because you don't, she makes me feel like she's just telling you that. I think I feel like she's either really I just feel like she's really close. I feel like she's ready, and I don't know if there's somebody who would be making her hold on a little bit longer, but I feel like she's ready. And I don't think you're going to be talking to any of them for a while, Miss Kathy. And I'm hearing it has nothing to do because of you. This is going back to his stubbornness, and I feel like he I don't know. I don't feel like he's anywhere near the same vibration as you, Miss Kathy. I don't know what happened with him. I don't know what freaked him out or what he didn't allow himself to rise up to, but I feel like he's kind of going down. Yeah, I don't know. She keeps showing me, like, I keep hearing mom's gonna be here soon. Mom's gonna be here any minute, and stuff like that. Um, she keeps showing I think she's gonna pass this month, Miss Kathy. I don't know if you really want to know that right now, but if you might get a message from Laura or somebody letting you know something about July with her mom's gonna happen this month is what I'm hearing. But let's see what else she has to say. I know you just said you're feeling lost, but are you feeling bored too, Miss Kathy? Like what she's showing me and what I'm feeling with that is I keep feeling like this boredom, but I also feel like but I don't also feel like you're ready or you want to go like out exploring or finding something new, because I feel like sometimes all of this still feels really fresh. And she's saying that I feel like she just wants to put you in new water. She wants you to put you in new water, because I keep seeing like a fish coming out of water and flapping, but then jumping back in the same spot and then jumping out. Like I feel like we want more and all of this, but then we just don't know. I just feel like you don't. That's why you're working so much. It And then I see like the temperance card on my wall, and it's like that like when she's showing me the temperance card on the my wall, I'm seeing it as I want to show you the picture because I'm seeing it different than normally how I read it. I can't, if I could draw, I would draw, but instead I can just, that's why sometimes I allow them to show me tarot cards or certain cards if I have them here with me, because then you guys can see it. I just feel like you're the temperance card right now. And even though we have those feelings, I feel like you have balance. If I can find it. Because there it is. It talks about balancing also like your feminine side and your masculine side, that energy. And I feel like you've done a lot of that work. I feel like this is you. Like you've balanced all that. You have found your inner peace. But I feel like you don't know who and what you want to give it to be able to move forward. I don't feel like your root chakra is out of place. I just feel like you're not ready to share and to explore new people. Does that even make sense? Sometimes I feel like I don't make sense. Because I don't always know how to express what I'm feeling with you guys. I just feel like you have all this and we're just not knowing how to share it. Who's a little person who is full of knowledge that gives you the best hugs, Miss Kathy? Having trust issues. I see a little person because they're much shorter as they hug you. I'm seeing a very short person who is full of so much knowledge. And I know sometimes it feels weird going to any child for anything, but I'm hearing there's a specific child who gives the best hugs and sometimes says some things that we need to hear even when we least expect it. And I'm hearing it's okay to Miss Kathy saying it's okay to probe him, which what she means by that is if you know there's something that you kind of need to hear or something that you want to hear, like saying something to hear it or to see what he has to say. She's saying to do it because she's showing me he's a window of just like he's just a window right now of knowledge. And I don't know, she like makes this is gonna sound so weird, but he's kind of like a portal, but he's not a portal. I feel like he's at a certain age or he's at a certain point in his childhood where I feel like he's an open book. He's an open window when it comes to spiritual stuff and knowledge and past life knowledge. Does that make sense, Miss Kathy? I just feel like, she keeps pointing me to this little person hugging you that is gonna help you. And as much and as hard as it is sometimes to feel, because we're supposed to be the ones who help them and do this and do that for them, but sometimes they come into our life to help us. I feel that because I feel Lily, even though Lily is a lot like her father, I feel like Lily does a lot for me that other people can't. And I always say Isabel was the one who helped my husband with certain things in his life. I'm laughing because I kind of heard that, but I didn't say it, and then because they showed me something else, I was laughing. I like when I get validated from you guys too. Still, I heard something and it sounded like, even does he tell you stuff? Even I was gonna ask you if you were still mad at your husband, or if there was somebody that you were mad at that was sharing knowledge with you, or I don't remember what I was going to say, but I know that came up and I knew that meant your husband, so it just made me laugh. Unless he's coming in and asking if you're still mad at him. I don't remember exactly what I heard, but I heard something about is she still mad at me, and then I heard other things, so I didn't connect with it. It just kind of made me laugh. I was just like, oh my gosh. You're still mad at him. Kathy said that she doesn't want you to be mad at him as much anymore. She's saying that even though he may have brought Joe into your life, she doesn't mean he can control and know exactly what he's going to do. She said, all this didn't happen because of your husband. She's shown me this all happened because Joe is dumb. And that was her words, not mine. Because she wrote it on the wall. He says he doesn't care either if you're mad at him, because he says he still loves you and he's going to do all that he can for you. Miss Kathy, have you been finding gas stations or places, either deals for gas or finding cheaper gas stations or something about gas stations? Because I feel like your husband has been doing something about saving you money. I feel like he's been helping you find deals. I don't know what the deals are, but it makes me feel like he's been helping you with that. Is there somebody at work, a male that you work with, or a male customer or something that you see? I'm just seeing a male that that is funny because I noticed the price of gas. That's what he said. He said that was a gift from him. He brought up, he said gas station lower prices, and he said that was his gift for you. That he's trying to help you find those lower prices and everything like that. I feel like he's guiding you to help you. I don't know if that's something that he would normally do, but he's saying that that's him. Is there somebody at work who kind of like, it's not like he makes you laugh, but he makes you laugh because maybe the things he says is kind of dumb, or it's just like, I don't know how to explain. That just makes you laugh because of the things he says or the things that he does. It just kind of makes you laugh. But it's not like, oh my gosh, ha 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 ha, you're so funny. It's just like, oh my gosh, did you really just say that? And it just makes you giggle or something. He just makes me feel like somebody's trying to get your attention, and that's all he's going to put out there. And he's saying you can do whatever you want. But he wants you to be more aware of some of the people around you. Girls, Lily, stop galloping. Did you guys clean your room?
Yes.
Okay. Go tell Lily to be quiet. I'm working.
Be quiet, Lily.
I could have done that too. Okay, I want you to keep an eye out. Because I don't think I don't feel like it's going to be somebody who I just feel like it's not going to be something noticeable right away. But I feel like within time, you're going to notice that it's just their way of flirting or it's their way of trying to get your attention. Is somebody planning on going to Disney soon? Is somebody in your family planning on going to Disney soon? Why do I feel like that's like the second time he's brought him up? I don't know. Like, I don't know how to explain it, Miss Kathy. I'm horrible sometimes at explain. Like, I feel like, this person makes you laugh and says some things and it makes you chuckle a little bit. But it's not like something that you would notice either. You know what I mean? That's like him flirting, or sometimes people are really awkward when they're trying to figure out how to flirt or try to like impress or do something. I don't know. He just makes me feel like there's somebody out there trying. And I just feel like, I don't want to say they don't have game, but I just feel like because of their feelings and because of who they are, they just don't work that same way as how we might notice things, if that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe that makes sense then. I just felt like it's hard to explain. Because sometimes people aren't very noticeable. Like, because it brings me back to when I was in high school. I think I was a junior, sophomore. I don't know. Like this one guy, like it just reminds me of him. Like he wasn't like I thought he was just, hanging out. And it took somebody else telling me that he liked me, and I was like, really? Like I couldn't put like I would have never figured that out for myself, and that's what I'm seeing. It's just some type of love language or fear that is holding him back from making it more known. I always feel like they always tell you to go on vacation, Miss Kathy, and I don't know why. I don't know if somebody's going to want to go to Disney and they're going to ask you to go with, but I feel like somewhere musical, somewhere away, and somewhere where you can just relax. I keep seeing a vacation for you. Oh gosh, I'm so scared. Nope, I gotta finish this. It doesn't matter if you don't have time for a vacation. I don't know. They keep showing me singing, unless you're going somewhere and singing, Miss Kathy. But I feel like maybe that's why they're showing it. Is because just because you don't have time for it, they're saying you need it. I don't think diving into work is all that they want you to do. because I feel like it's really going somebody keeps texting me. Okay. Okay. I was seeing that must be why I'm seeing singing. I was seeing singing and I'm just like, you gotta go. They're telling you something about going away. Isabel! You guys get to see Isabel so excited right now. I have the best news in the world for you. How much do you love me?
A lot.
Okay, so Abigail's mom just texted me and told me, sorry, Miss Kathy. Just texted me and told me that she got Miss DeBella. Even though it's not Miss DeBella, it's going to be that new teacher, Mrs. Drake. Do you want to know who your teacher is for first grade?
Yeah.
It said Miss DeBella. That means you get to be with Abigail again. You get to be with your best friend. I had to interrupt that live for that. You get to be with Abigail. I love you. Goodbye. I got to finish this reading. I had to disrupt that. They're so happy to. That has been one of the biggest things that me and she has friends, but this one little girl have been inseparable, like glued to the hip. And me and her mom have been praying that somebody that I've been asking Spirit forever, please keep Abigail and Isabel together. And I'm just so happy they did it. Even though it said Miss DeBella, but Miss DeBella isn't coming back. So that means they'll have the new teacher. Oh, that just the best news ever. Sis, go tell Daddy. Sorry, Kathy. That just made my total night. So I saw that message and I knew I had to know Miss Kathy. The concerts. Do people sing at the concerts? Lily. Do you want to know what teacher you have? Who do you think you have? What teacher do you think you have? I know what teacher you have now too. Who do you think you have? Hurry, I'm working. What teachers? You have Miss Friel. Now go text all your friends and ask them who they have. Go ask her. I heard that that's not a for sure thing. Go ask. Okay. Have you been going to these, Miss Kathy? Is it like an escape for you? I was told those weren't supposed to find out until like 2 weeks before school. So I wasn't even expecting that until Abigail texted me. Do you like, it doesn't make you feel, I feel like you need to, I think you need to go sit at the beach and just take it in. I was more worried about Isabel's teacher. Lily already has Miss Friel for Bob, so I'm kind of happy she has her. She's really nice. I wonder why I'm seeing a microphone. Okay. I feel like they want you to continue to go to them. Yes, it is very relaxing. I get to see a bunch of people. So it's like no wonder why. Does it feel like a vacation? Miss Kathy? Okay, so that makes sense. Like I felt like you were getting away and I was seeing the microphone. So that's something that they want you to continue to do. I feel like it helps. It just helps. It helps you relieve some of this. I feel like that lost feeling that you're kind of feeling, I feel like it's going to take some time to go away I feel like, I hate to say when we're over Joe or we finally let Joe go, I know we don't want to let him go because we still have that hope, but I feel like we have to let it go right now. I just feel like I always feel like too when we feel really stuck too, I feel like something big's coming. So they want you I just feel like they want you to go along for the ride and let something come in. If that makes sense. Did you have any specific questions that you had, Miss Kathy? Since I got distracted. Since I got distracted. She just said that things might change, that she saw on the post that it might change. But I'm going to sit here and hope the only thing that might change, even though it said Miss DeBella, I know Miss DeBella is not the teacher, that it might change the teacher to Mrs. Drake. I got you, Miss Diane. You were after Tammy. I got distracted by girls' school stuff. I got distracted. I got excited to see that. Even though I was really scared to click on it. But I'm still really, really scared. Because there would have been a lot of tears later if that was not the same. I can say that. I love you, Miss Kathy. I'm always here. I'm going to help you every step of the way. And if I ever hit the lotto, I'm going to come visit and hang out with you on the beach. I know. I know she was a lot, and she makes me feel like, with her being in charge and her telling him what to do, I feel like the yes, dear phase of his life just came to a point, and I feel like he didn't want to do that anymore. I don't know. Miss Tammy, Miss Tammy, did you want cards or did you want to talk to somebody? No, message your friends and tell them to go look at where their report. We'll tell Claudia to have her parents go to the parent. Look at me. To go to the parent portal, and it just tell them to go to the parent portal. It's an app, the parent portal app, and if they click on report cards, it will tell them. Somebody just said that it might change. But the only thing that might change with Isabel is because we know Miss DeBella isn't there anymore. That it may just say Miss Drake, like Mr. Huran said. I think in the system it just still says DeBella. Go ask her. I'm working. I love you. Goodbye. At least you have a teacher you know. Cards, please. Okay. Aw, thank you, Miss Jenny. I would love it. I love when I get to meet people. Miss Tammy, did you want your cards on anything specific or whatever Spirit wants to tell you? I wasn't ready for that distraction, guys. That was like the biggest thing that I've been really nervous about. I know Lily can make friends with anybody, and I know she's been a little nervous because Lily never has gotten to experience the change of friends and the change of rotating, because her old school, there was only enough for one class. So this is like Lily's first year of ever really experiencing that. So she's a little nervous that her really close friends that she won't be with. But I'm not very worried about her. She got a good teacher. She got her Bob teacher, her Battle of the Books teacher. She's so nice. So I'm not too concerned with Lily. Even though I would have loved my daughter to have Isabel to have the teacher that was assigned to her, but I know she's not coming back. She went somewhere else to teach 5th grade. But I would have been happy to have Miss DeBella. Oh my god, the card's going crazy. Let's see where you're going to be, Miss Tammy. I hope you're doing well, Miss Tammy. I'm excited to see you. Oh my gosh, Miss Tammy, what is going on? Miss Tammy, do you have distractions everywhere? Do you feel like you don't understand what's going on right now? I feel like your whole world, like there are so many things. Oh, thank you, Miss Tammy. I got really nervous when I saw Renee pop up on my phone. I was like, oh no. Because I told her I was always here because her husband's in the Army. So when I told her if she needed me, because we're like 5 minutes away, I just wanted to make sure she was okay. And I wasn't expecting like the teacher thing to pop up. So I was like, oh gosh, the thing we've been dreading all summer. Yeah, you have a lot going on. And I just feel like, I don't feel like you've been able to breathe either, Miss Tammy, because we're starting off with the 7. Where are you? Because of this 7 of Cups. Like with the 7 of Cups, I just feel like, I feel like there's so many things going on, and we just I feel like it's kind of like those TikTok videos where like they show the moms with like, I think it's ADHD, where like first she's starting off by picking up toys, and then she sees a dish. So she picks up the dish and then starts filling up the dishes. And then she sees a payment and goes and makes a payment, sits on the couch, and then she falls asleep. I feel like there's so much going on, and that you're trying to do a little bit of everything, and then it's making it feel like, oh my gosh, I can't get this done. Like there's so many things that are kind of distracting, but then there's other things that are overwhelming you, and you don't know which way to go. Like what needs, I feel like, there's so much, but then you're standing there and you're like, I don't know. That's what I hear with this 3 of Wands. I know it doesn't mean that, but that's what I hear, that we're just like kind of standing there like, I don't know, because all we want it to do is to come to an end. We want all of it to end and something to stand out and say, this is what needs to be done. And they're saying that can happen if we ground ourselves. The Empress card I saw, but I didn't read it. The Empress card, this is coming and just saying, this is just saying we need to ground. I always see this card as grounding because the belly pops up first, and that's Earth. This is saying that we need to ground, that there's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of different things going on too, that our head might be in the clouds, and not in the clouds. I didn't want to say that our head there's just so, like what I said, like there's just so much going on that our head doesn't know where to focus on. And I'm hearing like there's just so much, and it's not allowing ourselves to flow naturally together. But they're saying it's because of expansion. It's because you're a warrior. Warrior? Why does that sound weird, but I'm saying it right? A warrior. There we go. I like the way I said that better, I guess. Because the Page of Pentacles is telling you not to worry. The Page of Pentacles is coming and saying, you got 2 cards next to each other that are saying that we need to ground. Is there something in your life right now, Miss Tammy, that is making you feel overwhelmed or make you just feeling a lot? Is there something that's making your emotions heightened? Something's causing anxiety or heightening it, and they're saying that's what we need to ground, because there's expansion coming, and I feel like I like these cards because I could see you so well. For some reason, I can just see you walking like in my house telling this story because I see you being like, you know what, I see this, I see what's going on. Like, it kind of reminds me of the beginning of Frozen 2 when Elsa's hearing the voices and she knows it's going to be trouble and she knows it's something that she doesn't want to deal with, but she wants to. Like, she can hear, but she doesn't really know what's happening. And I feel like that's what's going on with you, is that there's so much going on. You don't want to deal with it and you want it to come to an end. You're trying to balance those emotions and trying to ground because you know what you want to expand with and you know where you want to go. And here comes the Queen of Swords telling you to trust your intuition, to know that you seeking your truth and making, I'm hearing some of the decisions that we will make may be like ones that we didn't think we would take. Like, I feel like they just want you to you allow that intuition to come in and to guide you, because I feel like some things we know aren't going to help us make those decisions. Does that even make sense? Like, I feel like they want you to rise above it and remember that you're in charge. And you holding that sword is showing that you're a fighter and that you know what you need. Are you still trying to pull away from work and do more of your own business? Has that been something that's been, I feel like something's standing in the way with that too. Leo, it's okay. I know there's a lot of crazy weather this week and fireworks. It is not, you are not a happy camper. There's some dark clouds rolling in. So if anything goes out, it's not me, it's the weather. I have Miss Tammy and I have Miss Diane. And if anybody else wants to donate, I'm just going to say now is the time to donate. It's expanding. Okay. Yes. Is it expanding really? Is it expand? Okay. I like that. Okay. Let me listen to what I was hearing. So I was hearing that something was standing in the way. And I didn't know if like your old job was standing in the way. Okay. Okay. I like it. So the Emperor card came out. This is what I just saw the card and I was like, something standing in the way at work. Don't let yourself stand in your way. Okay. Sometimes the wind picked up really fast. Okay. I got distracted again. Something's going on with work. Okay. Leo's getting really upset. So I feel like Spirit is coming in and telling you something, that with all of this change, they want you, I just feel like they want you to ground and make sure you're making time for yourself. I'm trying to figure out all that they're trying to say because I feel like there's so much. Are you working with somebody right now? All of a sudden, I got really black. Yes, I hold myself back. Okay. Like, I was feeling something, like something standing in your way. That's why I was like, what's going on with work? because I felt like somebody was standing in your way. I don't know. And I don't feel like it's a stubbornness. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, Miss Tammy. Because I don't want to say I don't want to say it has something to do with control, but I feel like it does. But I don't feel like it has to do with control in a way about working together. That's what it is. Okay. I couldn't put it together. I was seeing somebody standing in front of you. Okay, so what I'm hearing that if you do work with this person, I feel like they want you to get all your ducks in order with this. Because I feel like there may be some power trips or maybe things that make you feel like you should be in control, and then she may get defensive, and then there's some things. I feel like just because things are blooming and things are doing better, I feel like they want you to take it slow. So I know we've had to talk about this sometimes, and I've seen this on movies, and I wish I would remember this a long, long time ago. Sometimes when things pop up and go big really fast, sometimes it's hard to keep up with. So I feel like Spirit is coming in and giving you signs. I don't know if you've been seeing any signs, but they want you to see the signs. They want you to protect yourself. So I'm not saying this person's a bad person. I just feel like before you sign or do anything, you have to make sure you're on the right page. They want you to protect yourself. This is all about self-care, self-love, and listen to your intuition. I love this. This is all about seeing the signs too. Like I always see these birds and the animals in this thing for the King of Swords as seeing the signs. So just take it slow. You can talk to her, feel her out, see what she wants. This is you being a clear thinker. This is you communicating and making sure you guys are on the same page. Because look at this. I didn't even look at the cards that you got it. I love them. This is you being your true self. This is you getting on your path. So these cards are saying that you're doing what you need to. I don't know how I feel about you working with somebody right now. Because I feel like somebody is going, I don't know if she's feeling your energy and feeling all that goodness and she wants some of it. I would just be cautious. Because we got to protect ourselves, listen to yourself. You're on the right path. You're being your true self and you're on the right path. I don't know. Yeah, I just got a thing I bring to that it's supposed to get really bad outside. And I know he'll go potty for my husband before he goes potty for, he's a big mommy's boy, but when it comes to, weather and things that he's scared of, it has to be daddy. It's like I can't protect him. Whatever. That's how I feel about him. I don't want to be, Miss Tant, yeah. Look what just flew across the room. I would disconnect. I think we need to stay on our own, if not for a while. I don't feel like you need anybody else right now. Let me get your last 3 cards. And I hope those are happy tears. I do. I don't feel like you need somebody else right now. Because none of that, all those, yeah. Oh my gosh. Card fell right on my knee. I love it. Yeah, the 3 of Pentacles, this is telling me that we don't need to connect with. What are the odds that this is the card that flies off across the floor? I know this could be this is saying I need to listen. There might be difficulties working with other people. I don't know. This also tells me that there's some type of, that, like I said, not on the same page, that we need. There might be, I do feel like there are things that you can think outside of the box and that they want you to see and look at, but you have to be the priority. Let go of the things that you don't need. You don't need to work with somebody. You don't need somebody else to do things. I don't want to be mean, but I know you can do whatever you want to do at the end of the day. But Miss Tammy, I don't feel like you have to work with a partner with your business. I don't feel like you are meant to. I don't like ruining lessons, as we know. But I don't know. As a reader, as your friend, as somebody who loves you, I'm gonna say I feel like this is saying that you don't need them. I don't think they'll help you. But at the end of the day, it is your decision. And if you want to feel her out, I would caution, because there's some things that she may seem like she's on your side about, but this is showing that there's something that's going to clash, ego or things that she wants out of this business that you might, and they're saying that they want you to see it. When I see this card and I'm hearing that, this is them telling you to take a step back and see the big picture, see everything. Don't focus on, oh, she wants to do this. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be awesome. When really in reality that she may be crumbling this over here. You're the priority. You get to make the decisions. I don't think you need anybody with you. You are very welcome, Miss Tammy. And I don't want you to think I don't think she's a bad person. I just don't think I don't think you're on the same page. And I don't think you're where I don't know. I don't want her to take anything that is yours away from you, is what I hear. Miss Kathy, if you're here still, let me know. I'll pull you one of these cards. I forgot to do that. Miss Tammy, let me pull you one of these. I forgot with Miss Kathy. Or unless I did it with Miss Kathy. I don't remember. Every day is a new beginning, Miss Tammy. Look at that. Every day is a new beginning. I feel like that is a powerful message for you. I forgot I wanted to pull. I don't know if I pulled one from Miss Kathy. I love it. Miss Diane, did you want cards or did you want mediumship, my dear? And I'm so excited for you, Miss Tammy, that your business is doing so well. That makes me extremely happy. And I'm happy it made sense. I couldn't tell what was standing in front of your business. Okay. Did you have any other questions, Miss Tammy? JR? Where'd he go? You are very welcome, Miss Tammy. Thank you. Let's see what we got from this time. Diane, I think you came on like the perfect time and missed all the barking. Jer,
What?
did Lily tell you who her teacher is so far? She has Miss Friel, her Bob teacher. I'm hoping the only thing that changes with Isabel's is since it still says DeBella, and since she's not working there anymore, that the only thing that changes is that teacher's name.
Well, Leo goes for back.
He pooped?
Yeah.
Good. Thank you. Well, I'm sure Leo is going to bark for Luke, so I apologize. He's yelling at his dad right now. Every time my husband goes to bed, Leo protests. So he's protesting in the other room. Okay. You like when he barks. He was the weather. There's a thing that pops up on my phone. The weather's supposed to get really bad, and he hasn't like the fireworks. He hasn't been too bad, but he doesn't like rain. So the weather's been horrible. Leo, calm down. He's gonna have the zoomies soon. Okay, Miss Diane, I'm listening and feeling a bunch of stuff for you. Okay. I think I'm feeling the weather change too. Okay, Miss Diane, are there people that you haven't talked to in a while that are trying to communicate with you, or or people's names and people are popping up lately? I thought he came to see me. He's not there. Do not drink out of the toilet. That's gross. Go drink out of your... Lily, will you see if Leo needs a little bit of water? Don't drink out of the toilet bowl. That's gross. Your sisters are awful at flushing. That's so gross. I never knew he did that. Just a little bit. No. Okay. Sometimes I see him go in there, but I've never, and I always wonder why he goes in there. Like when I'm sitting here and doing readings, it's the first time I've ever actually heard him. Grounded dog. I knew there was no way him drinking out of his bowl in the kitchen was that loud for me to hear. Okay. Who are we feeling disconnected with then? Because the first card we got, Miss Diane, is the Three of Cups in reverse. And for the Three of Cups in reverse talks about, it could mean miscommunication. I don't know if there's somebody that you want to make amends with, or somebody's trying to make amends with you, and there's just, I don't know, I feel like there's, unless it hasn't happened yet, is there somebody that you got into a fight with that you haven't been? Oh, I always feel disconnected with people. I do too. I wonder if you're like me, Miss Dan. Do you feel like sometimes, like, if people do reach out to you and they want to hang out or do something, and you're like, I don't know if I want to. I'm in a really good place right now, and wondering if it's gonna like throw you off or something's gonna happen, that it's like a test? Is that how you're feeling? Because the friends that I do have out here, sometimes I'm not the greatest at connecting, because I get so caught up, in working, the kids, and just keeping everything afloat, that I understand the disconnection. Because I see this disconnection, but then they're showing me that they're showing me this Knight of Pentacles makes me feel like, like you're moving forward, though. Like, this is showing me your hard work is being paid off, that there's expansion. That's why I'm feeling it. And Spirit is saying, though, that I just feel like with this card in reverse, the High Priestess, like, Spirit's coming in and telling you it's okay. I feel like they're telling you it's okay to to breathe, and like, I just feel, I don't know. I feel like there's something that we're disconnected from, that they're saying that it's okay. It's okay to go and do. I don't know if that even makes sense. I don't either. And sometimes I've had a few that have actually reached out, and then I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, I don't know. I'm not very, I don't know. I feel like I'm socially awkward when it comes to being around people. I don't know, because that's what I'm seeing. They're showing me something with disconnection, that you've worked so hard to get where you are, but Spirit is trying to tell you that we're missing something, that you're staying on track. Is there something that you are trying to heal though? Is there, because we got the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is coming out, and this card comes and tells us, this is us feeling stuck, and they want you to open up and they want you to see something. Is there something that somebody did or something that we are trying to do that hasn't been announced yet? I don't even know what they're trying to say. Like, I feel like this hasn't come up yet. I know it may seem weird because I do live so easily, but when it comes being in a room with people, I never know what to say. I don't know how to start conversations. I'm not somebody who knows how to keep conversations going and letting any of that awkwardness go. I'm that person, like, I feel like creates that awkwardness because I just don't do it. I don't know. There's somebody. Something's causing, maybe this is Spirit. Let me see if Spirit is, maybe they don't want me to do cards and why they're doing this. Sometimes they don't want me to do cards. Okay. Okay. I don't think I was supposed to do cards for you. Miss Diane, is there a fair or something in your area that is coming up or that you recently went to, or something where you went and looked and saw more plants or flowers or just crafty stuff? Like, they're showing me you walking along and looking at things. Leo, come here. Okay, I went shopping at a garden center yesterday. I love it. That's what they showed me. Did you see a bird fly over? Did a bird fly over your head, or did you see a bird fly like where the sun was and kind of get your attention? Feel like you were really at peace too. I feel like it's something that you enjoy, and I feel like it gets your creativity going for what you want to do with your what is that movie? I see it, but I don't remember what it's called. I'm not gonna be able to remember it. Let me see. Yes. Look at that. It already knows what I want. That's not it. No, that's not the movie. Is that it? I gotta see the cover. I don't think that's it either. Oh, I don't remember what that movie's called, and I don't remember what his name is. Yes, a bird flew into the Home Depot garden center. I went to a couple places. It was great. Okay, see, they didn't want me to do cards. Leo, are you being naughty? Okay, yeah, I saw that too. Okay, so they didn't want me to do this. I just felt that I feel like it's really peaceful. Let's see. Let me see why this movie is coming up. I just feel like it brings you to like a peace. I feel like it helps you. Do you feel like you're connecting with your inner self, Miss Diane? I can't remember what that movie's called, and I can't think of what the famous actor's name is. That movie where like he was a basketball player and he was supposed to go to college, but then he fell in love with his high school sweetheart and he didn't finish the basketball game because she was pregnant. They had 3 kids. They were going through a divorce. And then all of a sudden, he did some fairy godfather came. I know it's not a Cinderella movie, but then like he was back in high school with his kids, and he helped his kids in high school, and then he was able to get back on track and win his wife's heart back. I can't remember. I know it's not. I know is it a? It's not Friday the 15th. I can't remember what that guy's name is either. And it's not popping up. I don't know why it's popping up. But it's just making me feel like it's bringing you back. It's giving you that inner child. It's making you remember who you are and what you like to do. Do you get this clarity too, Miss Diane, when you do it, that of what you want to do next, or what you want to accomplish? I can't remember what the movie's called, and I don't know why, and I don't know why it's popping up. And I can't think of what that dude's name is to put it together. It's going to bother me. I'm probably going to have to find it and then tell you. I'm going to find it and I'm going to send it to you. It's I think it's a Disney movie. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of like the Freaky Friday movies. I don't think it's called Freaky Friday. I can't remember what it's called, so I can't remember. And I can't figure out why this movie is coming up. And I can't think of that dude's name. It's going to bother me. I'll have to think of it. I'm going to write it down. It has the dude when he's an adult. He's the adult that's from Friends too. He's in it. I don't know any of their names, Miss Diane. I'm totally failing here. Divorce turns. I'm writing it down so I can find it for Tutine. He helps 2 kids. But you know what his wife does though in the movie though? And I think it's why this is coming up, even though I can't think of what the movie's called. Like the wife's dream was always to do backyard stuff like you do. And I think this is why the movie's coming up. And because since they're not together, because he's off being a teenager and doing whatever, she's able to live her dream, and she redesigns their whole backyard to start a business. And I feel like this is what these trips do. Like I feel like it gets your creativity going, and I feel like it's making you see things in a new way. And I know I've seen your posts with your back and stuff like that hurting. And I know you can only do so much, but I'm hearing your creativity and design could be something that if you want, I'm hearing it's something that you can do. Even if it takes you longer to get your backyard where you want it, I feel like you could still promote your ideas and offer things and having people pay you for your ideas and stuff like that. I feel like I don't like, even as much as you may want to retire, I don't see you as somebody who just sits and does nothing, Miss Diane. I feel like you'll want to stay busy, and I feel like Spirit is coming and saying that this is what they want you to focus on, is knowing what you want to do. Hi, Angel. Does that make sense? Like it makes me. That's what I see with this movie, even though I can't remember what it's called. But that's what she does. Like she redesigns her whole backyard because that's what she always wanted to do, was the plant stuff, and she makes it so beautiful. And I feel like that's why it's coming up. I just can't remember what it's called. I have to write it down so I message you. To dream living and fixes marriage. I have to write down some of it so when I see it I know what I'm looking up. Maybe that's what maybe this is what they're pushing you for and why they're saying do like that. I know it's hard sometimes when spirit tells you to do what makes you happy. Sometimes what makes us happy sometimes doesn't always pay bills, doesn't always pay for things, but at some point we have to do what makes us happy. Well, that would be fun because then that's stuff that you can do with Luke and Lily, and it's something fun to do. I can see Luke helping you pull carrots out. If you were any closer, I know Leo would too. But then we'd have to put Leo away because he'd probably scare all your customers away. Because he likes to pretend to be a big scary dog. I have Spirit come in there saying they want you to plan what you want to do next and start getting things together, because as far away as it seems, Miss Ann, I don't feel like it's as far away as it may seem. So I feel like they want you to do some more fun things for yourself, because they're showing me with all that you take care of and all that you do, I feel like you deserve to have this when you're done, when you officially stop working, to have this extraness on the side to do what you enjoy. I feel like will be really good for you. What does that mean? I'm seeing something, but I'm hearing it has to do with the meaning. Oh my god, it's so funny. So I just saw like some mice, but I kind of saw them as like Cinderella. And who are you, Bart? Leave him alone. I see barking at the Leo, it's okay. Just let them be. Come here, my baby. Leave Spirit alone. Stop. So I'm seeing mice, but I'm hearing it's the spiritual meaning, and it says the spiritual meaning of a mouse is represented through regress and underdevelopment. So what I'm taking from that's not the one that I was looking at. Which one was I looking at? Mice are associated. There it is. Mice are associated with fertility and abundance. Leo, come here. Stop. Sorry, I'm so sorry, Diane. I told you. I don't know what he's barking at. He's looking like at the wall, then he's looking out the window. I don't know if he's barking at Spirit or the weather. I don't know. Because it's all happening at once. I feel like this is coming and telling you that this is your chance, that you can make a business or you can make something with this, and they want you to take it, if that makes sense. I feel like there's a new beginning coming for you, and when you get the chance to do it, I feel like they want you to take the lead. Sorry, Luke. Sorry, Lily. He doesn't listen. And I don't know what he was barking at. Stop it. Hey. Thank you. You're making other ones bark. You be a good boy. No, don't you mama me. No, don't you mama me. You be a good boy. It's okay. I know you don't like the weather. Oh my gosh. Did you have any questions? I don't think he's gonna stop barking. He took like a long nap and now the sky's black and he's not very happy with it. It hasn't been this dark outside in so long. I don't think he knows what to do. And I hope he's not upsetting your puppies. And I'm gonna figure out what that movie is. Oh, you're outside now? That's interesting. So what I want you to do is start mapping things. Maybe look at your backyard, Miss Diane. And like take a picture and then maybe like crop things into it and make like a file of things to be able to create. And I feel like you'll be able to like do something like that on the side, to be able to have your own business that you'd come and help design backyards and that. Not saying that you have to do it, but you can design it and then they can hire people that would come and execute your plan. Kind of like a wedding planner, but be a backyard planner, like helping people with their backyard and making it the perfect place for their family. I don't know. I still want you to, I don't feel like they will. I hear no. Because they rely on you to help because you're an amazing person. It's just going to be the time when you're ready to walk away. Do they have jobs like that where you can be in a backyard? Is that even a job ability? You must know I'm talking to you too, Miss Diane, because he hasn't barked this much. You could possibly like work for like a landscape company that that is popular with you to help do that. That could be cool. You know, I always say that too, but I always remind myself that I have to play to win, and I never carry any cash. And you could only use cash for that. Leo Luxor. Oh, you're barking at the lightning. You can see the lightning here. I had it open a little bit for Feathers. Feathers likes to look out that window. I think you need to slowly plan what you want to do next, Miss Diane. And once you have it all figured out, I feel like you can just do it. Is what I feel like they want you to do. Oh, there's the thunder. This dog. I don't know. I hear that they're not because of everything you do. You are very welcome, my love. Well, guys, I had an amazing, I don't think I missed anybody, 2 hours with you guys. I will be live tomorrow. If you want, I'm supposed to have a special guest join me tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how the day goes. So if you haven't, make sure you like and follow the page. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a safe night if you have bad weather. Enjoy your puppies, Miss Diane, and I will see you guys soon.